I think we're about to start. Thank you everyone for joining. So thanks again. Come in. Yeah, thank you. Join, please. So, this is our presentation. Sounds a bit dramatic, I know. I promise it won't be like a Netflix, maybe a couple of bad jokes, one or two, not more. But yeah, let's start. Probably 12 years in LiveOps. So I did more events than my own birthday. That's about me. Driven decent amount of added revenue, and as you see, I play airsoft, so I know for sure what it's to be under crossfire, and that's something that I did there and in monetization. So, been there. Worked on games, maybe you've heard of them, World of Tanks, Warzone Mobile. So yeah, F2P is my domain, and we're jumping into our topic. So you don't mind to paying 30% of the platform fee, and what it's actually given to you. Well, what you're actually paying for. Featuring, the main thing, hosting, and payment processing. Is it worth it? Let's take a look. What are you actually getting for it? You're actually getting like limitation in data. You don't know all the information about your users. You're getting very limited A/B testing abilities, no cross-game synergy, very slow approvals. If you do that, you know how fast they approve new builds, and many other very depressing things, honestly. And the main one is that you need to pay 30% for the audience you actually take into the platform, which sounds ridiculously for me. So this is how I see it. When you come to the platform, you expect like to get the feature to be very special, but then you end up like that. Basically among thousands of the same guys with the feature in the same day, and you just like got swamped with other featuring games. So is it actually worth it? Answer, no. I think no. So how you actually gather your audience. You do your own influencers and streamers. You do your own like ads. You drive people on your own channels like websites, email, Discord channels, and you do like cross promotions with other games. So basically you do the traffic. In this like situations right now, most of your active users is actually those users that you brought to your game, not the platform. And you still have to pay like 30% for them, even though you spent like for all of that. What I think, what you should do, what is the like fair solution, you still need to do the platform, still need to pay 30%, get limited data, but just utilize that network effect from the platforms, because they still drive some organic to your game. But when you do direct to consumer, so when you create like a web shop and a game hub, you go with the lower cut from your revenue, and you get all the data. So you have to control all of your players' information you're getting. You should not just rely on the platform, because that's very high pay. Right, and first step, what you need to do, like where to start. So basically, the first thing is evergreen web shop. I call it like, like a lemonade stand. You just put it there, it stays there, you put some evergreen bundles, and it's already gonna give you around like 15% revenue growth, because you're cutting platform fees for sure. It doesn't require maintenance, it doesn't require LiveOps, so you don't need to bother about like updating. It's just there, you're collating a lot of players' information, you build your relationship with them, so you now know way more than you did with the platform. But is it enough? I would say no, because this is the numbers. When you add LiveOps to your web shop, on average, you're gonna get 10% higher RPPU and 74% higher revenue. Like, why that? Why is that? Just because like LiveOps bring feelings to your communication with your players. They actually getting like more reason about offerings they're getting. It's not just this is like 5 bundles and choose between them. They're gonna get some discounts. They're gonna get limited offers and stuff like that. So actually wanted to talk a bit more like from the books where it's coming from the LiveOps. So here's the model. We call it value-driven product strategy. And in short, you can just call it value stick. And it has 4 main components. It has willingness to pay. This is the feeling that your users getting from your product compared to its price. So when they feel that, yeah, I feel that this product costs more, it gives me more value that it actually asks me to pay the price, or RPU for games. So this is the label that you put on your product, and you believe this is how it costs. The cost, this is your just operational cost that you're putting into your product. So pretty much fees and stuff goes there. And WTS, it's willingness to sell. It's like a minimum which you are willing to sell any product. So where is the fee goes? Cutting fees goes over here. And what happens? Costs go down and firm margin goes up. Pretty nice scenario, right? But is it actually good for customers? So in the situation we saw, the only scenario that happening if we want to drive this customer delight, so if we want to make customers happier, the only scenario here, we need to lower our prices. So every time, like to give them more and more willingness to pay, we need just put this down, which put us in situation where we're cutting our margin. Do we want to do so? Nah, don't think so. So this is why we do LiveOps, because LiveOps actually hitting willingness to pay. So we're giving more reasons. So we're giving like specials, discounts, offers, some bonuses, referral programs. We bring like streamers over here. So we're just giving more reasons to believe that your product value more to the customers. And in this case, price goes up because they believe it costs more. We can ask to pay more. And basically, when you do LiveOps, you can run special campaigns for whales, so you can ask for higher prices. You can run special discounts, flash discounts, which is like based for players who's in a special, state of mind. So you can ask a higher price for that. And in this case, of course, firm margin gonna go up. And this scenario, why it's good? Because it doesn't have any limit. So it doesn't have any, you're just limited by your imagination, basically. So let's go through what we can do. Actually, go through some examples of LiveOps that you can run on the web shop. So first, what you can do, you should support your in-game events with the stuff that you're running on the web. So any special event that you're running, just add some small piece of the content that can be get only from the web shop, which is gonna give like you a reason to go there. Run region-specific events. That's very important because we live in different world with different cultures, and every culture should be highlighted and respected. And players usually appreciate when games and developers recognize that, and they will pay more if they see that you love their culture. A good example that I always like to share here about regional specific. You know, we have this date, November 11, and in US, that's a Veteran Day, right? In China, this is the day of the single people, which is like Black Friday in US. So you just simply cannot do same events, same discounts for everyone, because for US it's very specific date, and it kind of could be like disrespectful if you skip that and just run some big discounts. Open web exclusive events. So yeah, that's actually also very important. So your players should understand that web shop, web store, and like the hub, it's another layer of your game that could live separately. So they should just go there and check what is happening over there. And inquire users with the referral features. So talk to influencers, get them from your other games if you have them. And basically run referral campaigns where guys just use a referral link and come to your game for some bonuses. Mechanics. So basically one of the very basic thing, but that works 100%, daily bonus. It usually bump your DAU by 30%. Why? Because people like free stuff. They just go there, they grab it, they walk through your web shop and get some free stuff, and maybe can buy anything else. But basically, it gives you like give them like a habit every day. Log in into web shop. You also should be focused on milestone rewards like 7, 14, 30 days. That gives them like a reason not to just log in some days, but do the strikes. So continuously log into to your web shop. And yeah, of course, if you can, notify them that they have free stuff there. Because notifications could be annoying, but when it's notification about something free, they're fine. At least I am. Welcome offers. Also, usually it's doubles in your paying users, because this is what they're gonna have. This is the very like special offer that lives only once. So that exists only once, and it's like once in life opportunity. It's usually priced around your RPU that you expect from your game in your game. It should not be like $0 or like $1 offer. It should be decent priced. So for example, here we're looking at like 18 bucks. This is our RPU, so we should look at that price, but we should increase the value by adding a lot of free stuff, bonus stuff that can be used later in the game. And it's clear for new users or for like mid-experienced users that it's not just another special offer, that it's actually very valuable offer. I advise you to at least have like 50% off if you just sell it separately. So if the discount of the stuff inside here is less than 50%, that's probably it's not that attractive offer. But when you do it once for each player, it's good. But you will mark like a spend benchmark for them. So for them, it's going to be, yeah, now I can spend like 15 bucks, for example. All right. Time-limited offers. It's in there. Everybody knows what's that. And still, it's 70% of revenue because people are impulsive. When you see some time pressure and you see a good deal, you're afraid to lose it. How like many people in US say, it's just a good deal. I cannot miss it. Do I need it? Nah, but it was a good deal. So, and this is the logic in the games. So when players see that it's will die soon, that it's a great offer, when they see this pressure coming on them, many of them gonna buy it. So should not ignore it. Super bundles. Not that very often I saw that, but I really like this idea. This specifically targets your whales or super whales. So basically what you do, you put together like seasonal content. You release like the whole season, you pack it in one bundle and sell it in one click. So like, I don't know, you released, I don't know, like 10 skins of the character. You put them together, you price it with 30% discount, but it's still gonna be like $500. Like it's gonna be bought by, I don't know, 10, 15 people on the server, but it's still good money. And for them, it's very comfortable way to buy stuff. When they log into the game like once a month or something, I call those guys wallet warriors. They just come to the game, they buy stuff, for them they complete the game. Like, I have it, I played it, so. All right. The next one, loot boxes. Yeah, I know. Many of you might not like it, but it works. It's usually responsible for 15% of revenue boost on any game, at least 15%. It's very effective, but a couple of things that need to be covered. You have to be very responsible about drop rates. They must be transparent, and the whole mechanic should be absolutely transparent to players, so they know what is the pool of the rewards and what the drop rates. When those two parameters met, most of the players are gonna be happy and like, okay, I can try to do that. And why to run it on web? Why I advise to do it on web? Because on web you can easily just turn it off for the regions where it's prohibited, like Belgium, for example. You know, they don't like that. In game, you probably gonna need to have a separate build for Belgium to cut it out from the in-game store. But on web, you just feature cut and that's it. Collections. Another not that common feature, but I really like it. Basically what it does, you put together many bundles that have some sort of common character or theme. You put them together and you add some rare item that can be gathered only when you buy all of them. So for example, here we have Wizard's Legacy collection. So to get that Air Wizard code, you need to buy bundle Fire Wizards and Water Wizards. It might not sound that attractive, but it's actually for very specific kind of players, collectors. Those guys just wanted to have everything and brag about it. So yeah, we should respect everyone in the game, and this is the content for those guys. All right, so what you saw, all those features, you might think I probably can build it my own, right? I can build a website and I can do all the stuff there. But basically what's gonna happen, your team gonna be overloaded. You're basically now not a game developer, now you're e-commerce developer, because you're building all those features for monetization, and you're deprioritizing your game. And technical creep, because if you're not an expert in something, you're probably going to make very expensive mistakes. Sometime like in the Christmas, December 25th, you're going to get like a critical error from some system saying that everything is down, and you're going to spend the Christmas somewhere there debugging instead of spending it with your family. I just wanted to share how my LiveOps look like. I don't write it. I got some guys to do that for me. So this is how I create a bundle. Easy canvas UI, very visual. I don't need to write a line of code. I just go to catalog, pick some pictures, and everything is preset there. Next, how I create like a promotion, like a discount for it. Similar UI, simple stuff, just very visual. You see that they're connected and everything. I can move around, drag and drop. Again, no line of code, because I'm not a programmer, I'm a LiveOps, so I just run like discounts, special offers. If we talk about segmentation, this is how I do them there. I create a segment, I just pick those parameters that I want to create, and there it goes. Another like node on my board that I can connect with any bundle I created previously. And as I mentioned, like, often we need to create like some difficult logic in the campaigns when we want to campaigns triggered by some set of actions, like when the player completed like 5th battle, give them a special offer, that kind of logic. This is how it looked there. Very visual, very simple to explain to any manager why we're doing that. Not like difficult text or Confluence page or like a spreadsheet. Everything is there. You just do some screenshots, and any manager, even with MBA, can understand what you're doing. All right, and this is how my calendar view look like. Everyone in LiveOps lives with the calendars, probably in Confluence or in Google Sheets. This is how calendar view looks for me. So you see all the actions, all my specials, they are there. It's not like I put them there. No, it just took everything I launched and just show it here. And every time I just move them around. Okay, we're close to the end. Now we just need to rush. All right, so this is the calendar view, and this is how I deploy stuff. I just changed the status from active to inactive, or other way around. So basically, no need to actually run the deploy. It just goes there, and it's live. So patchless. So what we get with the right LiveOps engine, you get like visual UI. You don't need to hire other guys. You don't need to struggle with the technical problems. You can run like any sort of A/B testing and basically just leave that headache to the special people. And if everything is done right, your value as a product goes up. And quick sum up, what you need to do with your game. You build a web shop, you add the LiveOps, you pick a right LiveOps engine, you do you add more value to your players, and you do the very efficient and lean in your operations. Thank you.